Mahila. This was on the radio the other day that in trains, subway, the DC wave is long and smooth. The AC of the electric is what I'm talking about. AC undulates. It undulates like an eel. So when you think of electric, you think of a Pisces system is the AC of an eel. The DC is the District of Columbia, long and smooth is the way that they show it. Now, Ajax from Greek army against Troy. Ajax represents Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant. Ajax does. And that's Alex. So then, when looking at Achilles and Odysseus, it's different because of the undulation. Okay? So, when you're asking about the Tomorrow Never Dies, it's all about how you make it out. That's what they're talking about. Because Usher says, I'm living the fast life, and he doesn't have the time. That's what Usher says in his song, This Girl Got Me So Caught Up, or I think is the one. Yes, I'm so caught up. That's the one, I think. And because of that, that means that means that he's not able to do certain things. Okay, that's what it means. Because it's about how they make it out. That's what it means. So, if for instance you make it out through the twinkling of an eye, or you make it out through the Able system, or a guillotine, or something like that, that's what they're talking about. And see, the G connection here of the melting pot was saying the other night that it's about, you can look at city as kitty, or you can look at it as what city you live in. Because, like the other day, my dad was saying that my mom said that my dad's talking to grandpa. And they all, confirmed. And that was because we live in Nevada. And, there's something with the name of the state and, how you make it out. Of, with, the wedding feast. The state or the city. That's what it is. It's old greaseball stuff that they're going off of. So, as Gentiles, I'm looking at it as how do you get out for the industry. But the thing is that they make it out through the title of the Gentile system churches of Satan. That's how they make it out. Because if you're Laodicea, for example, then that means you don't have anything. You don't have your die, you don't have your A, you don't have your life. Like, they strip everything and then make it out within like 2-3 days. And that's how Laodicea does it. Philadelphia is like you're laid somehow. Like it's a laid business of something. Like, that, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's all, when do you make it out? That's what they're talking about. He doesn't mean, the general does not mean, okay, keep it locked up, so that there's no rapture. That's not what he means. That's not what he means. It's something with the currents, because that determines how you can get out of the system and how you can affect other people. Like Usher, he can come off to me like he brings me joy in his dance. I like it. It brings me joy. Like, he can do that for me because of how he got out. Now, he might not do that for Ben V because he, some other reason. But like, that's what he's talking about. And they all do that. They all do that. Like, they say where they fell short or something because of the current. But you can't really base it off of, well, it's just time. You can't base it off of that, because there's animal system. There's like the tower system. There's all these things that go into it, and then the food system, and if you're in population or in confined, like, it's all these different things. And then if you let loose, like, like Bronson, kind of like, if it's just complete madness, like, snappage, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's all these different things that time represents for a lot of stuff. Because if you're under, like, if you can't make noise, or if you can't, like, say what you want to say, those are spiritual weapons of time also. Like, that builds up, because then it, like, when there is a snap, or if there is a fruition, like it came to a climax, like a fall, or a like weapon acknowledgement on TV or some radio or something, that they say, okay, you have it, that's what I mean by the spiritual weapon. It doesn't just come down to, okay, you did a crime. It's more like you got through it. And yeah, like Grox will say endurance, but it's also craftiness. It's also like the ram and goat, like tricky maneuverings and stuff. That's what it is.